Hi, everyone. I need to set up because I am behind again. Okay, let's see. I just needed to have a way to read chat. Okay, here's the deal. Hi, this is my second face cam stream ever. So bear with me. It's a little janky. I have like a pretty nice webcam, which is great and all. However, I want to be green screened out, but I have about 2 feet between my desk and my bed, and my green screen has to fit in that 2 feet. So what I have is 2 giant key lights, one on each side, that are about a foot from my face. So it's so bright that I can literally feel the heat of it. So bear with me as I work on this. People saying, where's Doom? It's because there's going to be a bunch more. I just threw down the first I could think of. I still need to add more. And that's where you guys come in. So I'm going to go ahead. First of all, hi, Riley Morris. And hello, Bezoyos Man. Hello, Liminally. Hi, everyone. You gotta get submarine indoors? Yes. I have plenty of things to add. I was gonna say, if anyone has any suggestions, this took a while, more than I anticipated, to set up. I'm gonna start adding some games. First of all, this one. I need my phone. That's what I need to read chat because my laptop is gonna be too large. Let's see. Lots of messages going in chat right now. All right, let's see. Trying to catch up. But yeah, okay. Let me give a preface. Also, I'm just going to go ahead and drop this one in there. Shoot. Okay, yeah, this isn't going to work. I need to get my phone to read chat because I'm trying to use my laptop, but I don't have desk space because usually I use a little section off to the right. Oh, yeah, I just totally botched the whole thing. Usually I use a little section off to the right to like, put my laptop to view chat. However, that's where my giant freaking key light is right now. So, okay, there we go. Yeah, I'm going to have to go ahead and add this in here. Okay, I'll be right back. I'm going to go get my phone. Close my laptop and I'll put it over there. Okay. Just chill for a sec, I guess. I got my phone. Okay, let me try to get back in here. I wish I could show how insanely tight this setup is. I can barely even fit through it in the first place. Oh, okay. Let's see. Let me get my phone going. There we go. Now I can read chat and function at the same time. Okay, so I'm adding Plants vs. Zombies. I'm also adding this one. I'm just doing the first ones I can think of. Okay. Here we go. But yeah, anyway, while I'm working on this, let me go ahead and give some preface. Unsurpassable Zed, as you might know him, Unsurpassable Zed had a stream recently where he did a video game tier list. And you know what? I wasn't very pleased. I'm sorry to say it, but I wasn't very pleased. He didn't really have an option just because of the way it was set up. Like, he had to... But the way he did it, we had a whole debate about this that never went anywhere. But I'm sticking to my guns. Let's see. I'm sticking to my guns in that I think... the way he did it, his rules were dumb. And his rules were that for each game, he would just Google the game on YouTube or look it up on YouTube and then pick the first result and listen to exactly 30 seconds of it and then judge it based on that. And as such, games that did not deserve D and F tier, such as Celeste and Minecraft, got put there. And I and many others were displeased. So, naturally... I'm going to clap back by only using games that I know, and then any games that I don't know that you guys request, I'll ask you for recommendations for highlights on the soundtrack. Which brings me quite nicely to my next question, which is, does anyone have any games that they want me to add? I see Animal Crossing, I see Wobble Dogs, I see Skyrim. All right, I'm going to go ahead and work on that really quick. I can only do a few at a time. Let me do Wobble Dogs. There we go. Let's throw that there. People who are new to my channel watching this, I'm going to turn this into a video eventually. People who are new to my channel watching this and are confused why I picked a bunch of big titles and then Wobble Dogs. I have a lot of Wobble Dogs content on my channel. That is why. Skyrim. Okay. I got to find a good one. I'm going to use this. It's a little abstract, but I'm going to use this as the Skyrim logo. I dig it. I never played Skyrim. I have a lot of friends who are really into Skyrim. It was just never really on my radar. Okay. And Animal Crossing was the other one. I don't know which one, so I'm just going to use Animal Crossing as a whole. I guess I'll do New Horizons. It's the first one that came up. And to any Animal Crossing purists who were like, but New Horizons sucked. I thought it was great. So I think you're just bitter because you don't like new things. Heyo. Okay. Oh my god. My computer has never attempted to stream Photoshop before, and it is paying the price. Oh, yes, it has. I did it with Matt once. And I think it paid the price then as well. Okay, we got Animal Crossing in there as well. Let's see. Okay, Cuphead. Great idea. Someone says Cuphead. Someone says Mario Galaxy. There are so many, y'all. I'm not going to be able to get them all. Okay, Cuphead logo. Very nice. Very nice. Oops. I'm going to leave the little gap in the A because I don't feel like zooming in to clean it up. Cuphead. Our thing's getting a little full. How about this? Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. You're so right. I can't believe I completely forgot about that. Breath of the Wild logo HD. Here it is. Okay, good catch. And a lot of people are also asking for Ocarina of Time. I'll add that as well. I was never a big Zelda kid. Here, you know what? No, I gotta wait until I... That's really janky, but it's gonna have to do. I'm gonna have to wait until I actually get into the ranking to give my stories on each game. Zelda. Okay. I'll take a few more and then... Oh my god, all the Pokemon games. You're so right. I'll add... Pokemon Black. I'll do a few of them. Pokemon, this is just Pokemon White. That's fine. Pokemon Black and White. I want Heart Gold, Soul Silver on there, and I want Diamond, Pearl, Platinum on there. Oh, I put Sword and Shield. Shoot, man. There are too many. Okay. We'll get there. I'm gonna put all the Pokemons down here. I'm out of space. My head's gonna cover them up, but it's fine. Pokemon Black. Pokemon Soul Silver. Too many sick video game soundtracks, man. Okay, Pokemon Soul Silver. Very large. Okay, Pokemon Soul Silver. Pokemon Platinum. Oh my goodness me. Okay. Pokemon Platinum. Hello. There we go. Man, this is like testing my Photoshop hotkey knowledge. Seriously. And I'll do Pokemon Sword and Shield. Okay. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to do them all, guys. I'm sorry. I'm picking Shield because that's the one that I played because I like Shield more than Sword. Because I think Zamazenta, that's my hot take. I think Zamazenta is cooler than Zacian. That's right. I said it. And those of you who haven't played Pokemon Sword and Shield who have no idea what I'm talking about, you don't have to look it up because I'm right. You can just trust me because I'm correct. Okay. That's all we're going to do for now. If we finish, we have lots of time left. I'll take some more recommendations. But for now, we're going to get into the tier list. So sorry, guys. There are just too many suggestions. And I cannot keep up with them, unfortunately. So, and it doesn't mean these are the only ones we're going to do. I'll do more. Zamazenta is so much better. Thank you. But yeah, I'll do more later. But for now, this is what I'm gonna rock with. Boozation is better. I like Zamazenta's colors more. I like the red. I like the red very much. My hair got in my face, and I'm gonna drink some water. I like the red. Okay. All right. Way too many good soundtracks, and that's a great thing. Very, very true. Okay. So we'll get back into this, into the like taking recommendations segment, eventually. But for now, let's just keep rocking and rolling. Oh, I do need Zelda Ocarina of Time. That's true, because that one's really iconic. Okay, that'll be the last one. Zelda Ocarina of Time logo. HD. Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. Okay. Okay. Let's rock and roll, and then we'll get back to it. Wii music is just different. Oh, shoot. It's fine. We'll get there. We'll get there. Okay. For now, let's get started. For each one, I'm going to pick one or two songs. If I know the soundtrack, I'm going to pick ones that are my personal highlights of it. You guys can chime in and chat with your favorite tracks on it, and I'll be like, oh yeah, that one's good. Because this is my opinion. I'm going to say that first. This is not definitive. My only goal is that I hope that this is better than Z's. That's it. That's it. I want this to be better than Z's. Okay. So this is my opinion. We're gonna remember that. All right. Let's get started. Does anyone have any that they'd like to start with? Before we start, I put the stream on low latency, which means that the quality might be a little lower, but on the bright side, interaction is gonna be faster. Hollow Knight is so good. Hollow Knight is good, but let's see. I'll wait to give chat some time. Hard to be worse with Z's with Celeste and Minecraft at the bottom. Seriously. Minecraft, Hollow Knight, Slime Rancher, Terraria, Hollow Knight, Wobble Dogs, Cuphead, Undertale, Celeste, Hollow Knight. Wow. Y'all cannot agree on anything. Because I'm seeing like equal for everything. Oh my god. I'm not starting with Minecraft. I can't. I'll start with Terraria. I'm seeing a good amount of Terraria. Let's start. Can I sneak back in here? Let's start with Terraria. Let's find some high points. So Terraria is kind of tough. And here is why. Did I delete my... Oh, it's over here. Whew! Okay. Let me do this. Okay, I'm looking up the Terraria official soundtrack, and then watch this. Scene change. I've never done this before. Whoa. He's learning. He's getting better at streaming. Usually I just like have one scene with a game on it, hit capture, and then I'm like, all right. Good to go. Oh, my hair is going to annoy me. After this, I'm going to go get a hat. But first, okay, Terraria is hard. Like, really hard. Because, I don't know why. The music, like, I like the music, but it's never felt, like, iconic to me in the way that a lot of other ones do. In that, like, I do really enjoy the music. And, like, I'm so used to it now that I don't even notice it anymore. It's just, like, so natural. But playing with Charlie has made me realize how good the soundtrack is, because she'll be like, oh, this song's a bop. And I'm like, you know what it is? I take this song for granted. But it is a bop. In terms of high points, here's what I think. Here's what I think in terms of high points. Terraria, Underground, Hallow. I think this is a highlight. I think it goes pretty hard. Let me get some music going. Let me see if that balance is good. There is none. There is no balance because there is no audio. Please hold while I fix this issue. Okay, let me copy, paste. Now. Please hold while I fix the issue. There we go. I like this song. And it's like a remix of the other one. Also, I am signed in. Here, let me pause this for a moment because there are so many other ones I need to touch on. I am signed out of YouTube. This is an incognito tab because I, for some reason, felt really uncomfortable about people knowing my like YouTube recommendations. So all the recommended videos to the right are what YouTube would naturally recommend to an incognito viewer, which is apparently a lot of this dude, Best Guitar Coach. I've watched a lot of his streams because he just listens to video game music, and then I'm like, yeah. Anyway, I think that song's pretty good. It's a lot of like, the music isn't meant to stick out to you. It's meant to be like some pretty nice backdrop music. In terms of music that is meant to stick out to you, this is my favorite song on the whole Terraria soundtrack, and this might be a hot take, but it is the Deer Clops boss fight music. It's the newest boss to the game. It was like a Don't Starve collab, and I think this is my favorite song on the whole soundtrack. I think it is so freaking catchy. The first drop gives me the willies, dude. It's not in your face. It's just like perfect boss music for a game that doesn't take itself too seriously. Because like, it's a pixel game. It's a fun little pixel game. You're fighting a giant deer creature. It's not like electric guitar wouldn't work. Like that would be for like Doom, or if it's like Elden Ring. Like then you'll like rock with some orchestral serious stuff and like choir. This is just like you're fighting a deer man. And for what it is, like, you, like, almost don't notice, but then when you do, it's like, ooh, this is fun. I like that one. Here's what I think about Terraria, though. Let me switch back to my tier list. Okay. Here's what I think about Terraria. I like the Terraria music. Compared to the other ones on this list, I think A and S don't belong. I think Terraria... Oh, my God. Looking at the rest of this list, though... there are going to be some really tough decisions. I'm going to go conservative and put Terraria in C for now, and then we can bump it up later. The first one is always by far the hardest to rank, because it's like, frick, man. It's the first one. You have nothing to like compare it to on the list. So we're just going to put Terraria in C and come back to it. It's good, but it isn't something that I'd get on my Spotify. Exactly. I wouldn't listen to Terraria music in my free time, but it is good. I'm going to start with C. Okay. Now, let me just grab one that's on top. Wobble Dogs is on top. We're going to do Wobble Dogs next. Wobble Dogs is a really small game, so the soundtrack is pretty small. There are only like 11 or 12 songs on the whole soundtrack. 12. There are literally 12 songs on the whole soundtrack. And it's fun. The music is fun, and I do enjoy it. And like when I played it for the first time, it was still in like really early access. And for an early access game, I was impressed. I was like, this music, it fits Wobble Dogs really well. That's the thing. When I say like a music, I'm like, oh, it's too tame or something. I'm not saying like they should change it for the game. I'm just saying they should like that it's not my cup of tea, because this is an opinionated tier list. And I like the Wobble Dogs music a lot. In terms of a highlight, my favorite song, I use all the Wobble Dogs music in editing. I superimpose it onto my gameplay when I make Wobble Dogs videos. So I've heard all of them multiple times. And I can say with certainty that my favorite is Dingo Bingo.
We can all be blinded.
We have an advertisement.
Fear and hatred.
I should get YouTube Premium. Shut up. This one. It is like I hear this song and I think of these silly creatures. I forgot to switch scenes. It's just so like, it's silly but in a chill way. Like Fall Guys is silly but in like an in-your-face way. This is silly in like a, hey, just lie down on the couch and play this game. It's nice. I like it. I enjoy it very much. However, and a lot of the songs are a really similar idea. It's a lot of like these really spaced out, very synth heavy songs. And synth is a good call, because this game is like, synth is the perfect instrument for this game because it entirely revolves around being weird. And synths are weird. So that's good. Boink. In terms of the tier list though, I think Wobble Dogs music is fun and it's very cute and I love it. It is very cute. However, That's the thing, is like in my free time, I would genuinely rather listen to Wobble Dog's music than Terraria music, but Terraria carries so much more weight to me because of like what game it is. So for now, I'm gonna put Wobble Dogs with Terraria on C tier. I do think that's kind of rude to Terraria to put Wobble Dogs with it, but I do think Wobble Dogs, it's very calming. I like the music a lot. It knows it's a silly game, the soundtrack reflects it. Exactly. It is great. Let's see. Okay. Yeah. C tier. I dig it. Let's see what's next. Let's grab... Okay. I should have watched Z's video and seen like which ones he ranked so I could like make like a clapback to Z. How about... Okay, let's do Slime Rancher. The Slime Rancher soundtrack is, in my opinion, the most slept-on video game soundtrack of all time. Already, people like to say Slime Rancher as a game is slept on, but like I see plenty of people online talk about Slime Rancher. But when they do, they never talk about the music. Ever. Let me switch to Google Chrome here. Let me pull up the Slime Rancher. I messed up. Slime Rancher soundtrack. Pause, because I have my own highlights. Here's the thing about the Slime Rancher soundtrack. I genuinely listen to some music from Slime Rancher, like, in my free time. Specifically, 2 of them I have listened to a million times while doing homework. 3 of them, honestly. It's like... People got mad about Castlevania. Yeah, I'll put that on. Y'all have to give me Rex, though, because I've never played it before. Slime Rancher soundtrack is absolutely slept on. Let me play some of my favorites. Listen to this song, and I'm going to turn off my face cam so you can... You know what? I think my face is going to just... I just deleted myself from existence. My face is going to distract from just feeling the music. So I'll be over here, but I won't be over here. I want you to just take a second to listen and tell me you can't imagine yourself doing homework to this. This is the wrong song. Okay, not this either. Don't do homework to this. That would be weird. That would be weird.
Who go before.
I'm still here, by the way. I didn't entirely delete myself from existence. Anyway, let me go ahead and skip ahead to my favorite part. When the song loops right here, the second verse has like guitar in it that I think goes dummy. Isn't this one the jungle? It's the moss blanket. So yeah, pretty much. Ugh, it's so exploratory. I love it. This game is the reason I remember so clearly one day I got sick in high school, like sophomore year or freshman year or something. I sat down on the couch and I played Slime Rancher for 12 hours straight on my laptop without realizing it. And then I remember so clearly I looked at the clock and I was like, "Oh my god. That's crazy." And I think this music like draws you in. Indigo Quarry is my other highlight. Let me play this. Get out of here. Get out of here. Oh my gosh, ad. Freaking right? You can't not explore to this soundtrack. Right? It's so good. I love it. I think the Slime Rancher soundtrack is so slept on. In a tier list, it's between B or A for me. And I know a lot of people might be already upset that I'm putting this above like Terraria, but I'm genuine. I adore this soundtrack. I think the amount of bangers is too thin for it to earn A tier, so I'm going to put it on a B, but it is a high confident B. And it might move up to A. It very well might. We'll reevaluate at the end. And then we'll come back to it. Okay, let's do Plants vs. Zombies. I forgot I even added Plants vs. Zombies. Okay, here's the thing. Plants vs. Zombies was one of the first video games that I genuinely played. Not just a website that I would go to, like Pop Tropica or something. This was one of the first games that I owned and played a lot. This and Pokemon Soul Silver, where I had them on my DS. And I played the ever-living shit out of Plants vs. Zombies. It's so good, dude. It's such a good game. And the music, this is similar to Terraria, where it's this game was such a big part of my childhood that I don't even notice the music anymore. It just feels like it's part of the game instead of a separate soundtrack, its own soundtrack. Matt's here. There is one here that needs to be an S, undoubtedly, and I'm here to make sure it gets there. Okay, well, stay tuned as long as you want, Matt, but if you need to go, tell me in chat, and I'll go ahead and give my opinion on it before you leave. Okay, let's do Plants vs. Zombies. Here's my highlight. Here's my highlight of Plants vs. Zombies. Let me pull it up. Here's my highlight. Hold on. And I'm no longer in existence. Okay, let me pull this up. Plants vs. Zombies pool music. The music for the pool levels is by far the best part. Listen to this. Okay, not this. This part is a little slow. Just be patient. I'll wait for it to happen naturally. Thank you, Matt. Who freaking writes that dope piano run in a, kids game about Plants vs. Zombies? Come on. PvZ soundtrack is good, but the games have become worse over time. I haven't really played any other ones. I just played, this one. I played some of Plants vs. Zombies 2 on my phone, and I enjoyed it. Here we go. This part is absolute heat. It's the second best part in the song. Ugh. This song, hits me like a truck in terms of, the nostalgia department. Okay, go ahead. Get into the lead. Get into the lead. Best part of the song. Why is this one so, calm? Isn't there, a more epic version? Maybe this is it. Hold on. Isn't there, a more epic version? Please hold. There we go. Here we go. This is more my level. Yes, this is, when she gets real. Oh my god, here it is with the chords. Oh, and they turned in a major chord at the end. Right there. Ugh. Oh my god. Here we go. Would you let your brain get eaten while listening to this song? 100%. I would. I would do anything to this song. Does it keep going? It does! It gets more and more intense. I forgot about this. Does it seriously get more intense? Oh my god, is. That's dope. Point being, it's absolute fire. My favorite thing on TikTok was there's a bit where like all of the youngins on TikTok discovered this song for the first time. And it was like a meme for a bit where they were like playing it in class and they were like, why does this kid's song actually go hard? And I'm like, you have no idea. You have no idea, dude. It was amazing to see the children like hear it for the first time. Plants vs. Zombies music is hard and has a nostalgia factor. That's the thing. Slime Rancher, I would listen to more readily than Plants vs. Zombies in terms of like the soundtrack, but Plants vs. Zombies has nostalgia points, so they are on even ground. I'm putting Plants vs. Zombies in B tier. I'm staying conservative. I'm keeping A and S. Matt says, I love the notes and how they sway. Just like how the colors in my own art sway. I got a comment. I don't want to exactly call it out because I don't want, like, obviously I don't want people to dox this person, but I got a comment on one of my videos that said something. I'm not gonna say which video it was or who commented it or how frequent or how recently, but at one point I got a comment from someone who used the phrase "the colors and how they sway," and now that's my favorite thing because it sounds so like, I don't know why it's funny to me, but just the phrase like the colors and how they sway. Not worse than Slime Rancher. Yeah, I'd say it's a B tier. Everyone is really upset with me. I'm trying to leave S and A open because there are lots of soundtracks left that I enjoy more than Slime Rancher and Plants vs. Zombies. I'm gonna say that because while that song goes hard, for me, the Plants vs. Zombies soundtrack is similar to Slime Rancher in that I feel like it's a little thin. There are a lot of songs on here that genuinely have at least 20 songs that I would listen to in my free time. Plants vs. Zombies has like 4 or 5. So I'm going to leave B and A, or I'm going to leave A and S open. Things can change, guys. This isn't final. There might be 2 here that require S, but certainly 1 for sure. We'll get there. You know what? Actually, Matt, I want you... Go ahead. I want to... Nah, I'll wait until it happens naturally. You're right. That's a good call. Let's move on to Donkey Kong Country. Let me go ahead and switch over here. Let's see. Donkey Kong Country music. Donkey Kong soundtrack. Christ. Okay, where's the one that I've heard, or the multiple of my favorites? I'm looking for it. There are a few. Of course. Okay, I gotta start with the most iconic one. Fine, but I ain't happy about it. Suck it, dude. Make a YouTube channel then. Oh, owned. Okay, anyway. This is the most iconic one. Everyone has to have heard this song at least once. This is one of the most... This is probably my favorite ambient songs of all time. A lot of people are asking for a Gangplank Galleon. So I'll go to that one next. See, look at this. Look at me taking recommendations from the audience. Suck it, Z. Zed, get fricked, unsurpassable Zed. It's so relaxing. I love it. I love it so much. It is so calming. Those fingers horrify me. That is a valid reaction. But remember, this isn't about the fingers. We can always make a video game finger tier list, but this is a video game music tier list, unfortunately. Z has been surpassed. Genuinely, absolutely dominated. Okay. It's great, is the point. This is a great song, and you can't disagree. A lot of people are asking for Gangplank Galleon. Never heard this one before. This is new to me. Oh god, it is really loud. Well, this is something. I feel like this song would mean a lot more to me if I actually played this song as a child. Oh! I was not anticipating that at all. That actually caught me off guard. I thought it was going to stay like a silly, goofy song. Oh my god. Okay, that actually caught me off guard. Oh, I have heard this song. Oh my god. Matt gets it. Matt does get it, dude. Matt always gets it. Classic Matt getting it. I actually can't express how, like, off guard that caught me. Oh my god, this is fire. It's remixed in Smash Ultimate? Yeah, it is. I was wondering where that song came from. It's my favorite song in Smash Ultimate. It's from here. Wow. Okay. I'm sure obviously there's more to Gangplank Galleon, so I'm sorry to cut it short, but I've cut it short because I've reached a decision. And this is the decision that I had made coming into this already, and listening to these songs only solidifies this for me. Disagree if you want, be unhappy if you want. This is my list, and Donkey Kong Country is going into S tier. Donkey Kong Country is one of my favorite soundtracks of all time. I listen to it constantly. This soundtrack got me through my first year of college this year. I actually have no concept of how many essays I wrote while listening to the Donkey Kong Donkey Kong Country soundtrack. It is such perfect, like, background music. Matt, was that the one? I'm glad. He's really happy. I adore this soundtrack. I think it is so good. I've listened to it while recording a lot. A lot of people are upset. We have Dang Terraria Solo. What? Huh? Bruh. What? Eh. But I'm also seeing a lot of based, valid, yes. So I'm going to agree with those select people because I think Donkey Kong Country is such a good soundtrack. There's so many more. That's the thing. It's such a deep, every song is good. It literally, and it still surprised me. That was the thing. Just now, I've never heard that song, like, the full thing. So when I first heard it, I was like, okay, boop-a-doop-a-doop. And then it's right, and I was like, whoa, caught me off guard. It is so good. Terraria should be higher. Maybe, but that's my opinion. So, whoops. Whoopsie. I'm sorry. Are you the one with the YouTube channel? No, I'm the one with the YouTube channel. I should just respond like the absolute worst person on the planet anytime anyone tries to, have an opinion as a human being. Yeah, that's a valid opinion. Terraria's music is really good. I think I've just listened to it so much that I'm kind of jaded. To chat, you'd be so surprised on how this is what Matt says. You'd be so surprised on how, sorry, Matt, I can't read. I'm trying to do your message justice, but I can't read. You would be so surprised how influential that soundtrack is to legitimate musicians today. It forms so much of modern music, actually. It is iconic. And that's the thing. It sounds modern. It's not. It's from, like, the 90s, isn't it? Isn't Donkey Kong Country, like, the 90s? I think it's, like, the 90s. Let me check. I think it's, like, mid to late 90s. Donkey Kong Country. No, not the logo. Donkey Kong Country. 1994. Okay, it was mid-90s. All right. Yeah, so I was not exist. I was born in 2003, for those concerned. So I was not exist. So this game was definitely before my time, but I can still enjoy the music. It's okay, he's a STEM major. He can't be expected to read. Exactly, guys. I can do math. Can't read, though. So good. Someone said Pokemon next. I'll run a Pokemon game. Let's do Pokemon Soul Silver. All right, Soul Silver is the next in the ring. Pokemon Soul Silver. This one's going to be really hard for me to rank because this is genuinely, by far, the most nostalgic game to me. No contest. This is the only Pokemon game I had growing up. And this is the only soundtrack that actually makes me understand what nostalgia is. Because I had it when I was so little that I can't remember anything about playing it. But when I hear the music, it, like, makes me feel sick. And that's when I understand, like, oh my god, I get it. Okay, let me find my highlights. And oh boy, I have highlights. Let me just look them up. First highlight, Azalea Town. Don't even fight me that this is the best town theme in all of Pokemon. And you can't disagree. It just like is nostalgia. Like it sounds like if you gave a musician like a prompt and said like create nostalgia in song form. It's like it sounds kind of bittersweet because it sounds almost a little sad, but it's still like a lot of major chords. Oh god, dude, freaking shmoney. Next one, Pokemon Soul Silver. Of course, I can't not look this one up. Soul Silver National Park. You can't not talk about National Park. How does it feel to be right? Pretty good. This one is fine. Bite your tongue. This whole soundtrack is so nostalgic. Not even like just because I played it, but like it sounds nostalgic without even if you haven't played before. It sounds like nostalgia in music form. It's a lot of songs that like feel kind of sad, but are like also sick as frick. And then where's the part where they just decide to slip into electric guitar? Well, I mean, the closest you can get to electric guitar with freaking Pokemon on the DS. It's so good. It doesn't sound like nostalgia, but it sounds nice. I disagree. I think it sounds a lot like nostalgia. It's great. And my last one, Kanto gym theme. Let's try a battle theme. We got an area theme. We have 2 area themes, so we need a battle theme. Kanto gym leader battle music. Okay, shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up, Jack Harlow. That's Jack Harlow, right? Yeah, okay. Shut up, Jack Harlow. Battle theme. This is my second favorite gym theme in Pokemon. How many of us are making playlists after this? I already made one, so I'm way ahead of the pack. Think you're looking good? It's exactly how I described the song, dude. It's great. It's great. Okay, let's take a pause because we need to hustle. It's already been 43 minutes. Pokemon Soul Silver. The music is great. Out of all of the Pokemon games, Soul Silver is very close to the top in terms of soundtrack. However, again, I think it's a little thin. I think Soul Silver's a little thin. I played U3 of my favorites. The vast majority of Soul Silver music I only like because it's nostalgic, and I can acknowledge that. It's still good, but like for me, I have the exact same reaction to Soul Silver as I do to Plants vs. Zombies. Of like, it's super nostalgic and has like 3 songs that I would listen to in my free time, or like 2. So I'm putting it in B. I'm putting Soul Silver in B on the nostalgia plus Slime Rancher tier. Okay, we have some more songs to work with here. Let's do. Okay. I don't know, man. I'll let you guys decide. The first thing I see, literally the first one I see, I'm going to do next. The first one. So you better be quick. On wrong screen right now? You're smart. First thing I saw was Cuphead. Okay. Cuphead is next. Sorry, I forgot to switch scenes. I'm not used to this. Also, I have one monitor, which makes it hard. I have to like keep switching tabs. Cuphead. Okay. Cuphead's music, it is so stylized, right? It is so stylized. And this is similar to what I was talking about before with Wobble Dogs. Of like, I think the soundtrack to Cuphead is perfect for what game it is. It's just not my style in terms of what music I like. It's just not the kind of music that I like. I don't think that it should change because the music perfectly fits the game. It's just I never listen to Cuphead's soundtrack in my free time, ever. I just don't. I think, and this is where I have a hard time, because it's like, in these situations, do I default to how good I think it is from like a composition standpoint, or how much I like it? Oh, thank you. Use professional, $10. Thanks so much. Omori would be good for when you add more. Use Title and World's End Valentine. I have some friends who have played that game and really liked it. So yeah, I'll if I do a roundup at the end, that'll be the first one I add. Should I do the Blind Forest or the Will of the Wisps? That's Ori, not Omori. Sorry, that's Ori. Omori. I also saw some Ori, so I don't know which one to do. I mixed up Omori and Ori. Okay, Omori is, I don't know anyone who's played it, but I've seen it. Is that the one that is like the light bulb is a symbol in it or whatever? I don't know, I never played. But I will add Omori, and I'll also add Ori if I do another round. That's my bad. Okay, sorry for mixing that up. Anyway. Do personal rating? That's probably what I'm going to do. This is an opinionated list. Let me pull up my favorites, though. I'll go ahead and pull up my favorites. A lot of people are asking for the Junkyard one. Junkyard... What is it? Junkyard Jive. Cuphead. Junkyard Jive. Not a glitch. Okay, let's listen. Because I don't remember what the robot song sounds like. Because the only music, if you can call it that I remember from that fight is the dude freaking laughing in my ears at all times. Why it's at 15 seconds long. If you play Cuphead, you know what I mean. That phase is so long, and the dude just goes like, ah, with his freaking diamond or whatever. I haven't heard this one, actually. Never mind, I have. I just couldn't remember which one. This is actually one of my favorites. It's so stylized. It's so well made. It's literally perfect, but it's just not my kind, like my favorite kind of music. I still think it's good, though. I still think it's good. It's great. The one with the light bulb is one shot. Oh, I thought Omori, there was like a light bulb involved. Can you tap your feet when you listen to it? Oh, I can. It's just I wouldn't listen to this in my free time. Let me play my favorite, though. And I think it's the most iconic one. Floral Fury. This is the one that I see most online. This has 8.2 million views. There's some light bulb in Omori, you're right? Okay. Spotify Premium and Honey. Shut up. How about you shut up? Kept hearing this everywhere, but I never knew what it was. It's good. Sounds like a straw in a cup. Oh, it does! It sounds like the freaking... Okay, sorry to cut this off, but Matt's so right. It does! Matt! It 100% does. It sounds like that dude who's like, I asked for Sprite and he gave me clown shoes. It sounds like that. Use this professional. Oh my god, another $10. Thanks so much. Yes, it's the light bulb one. You should play it. If you're okay with the 25-ish hour experience and dark themes. Oh, I'm okay with both of those. I'll consider it. I've seen it a lot everywhere. It does sound like a straw in a cup, Matt. Oh my god, you're a visionary. Wow, you are a visionary. Okay, let's put Cuphead in the thing. Cuphead, I'm gonna put with Terraria. I think it's it's so well made, but it's just like I don't listen to it much in my free time. And Terraria is the exact same way. Okay. Also, these are all very long, so they fit together quite nicely. Awesome. I enjoyed that very much. Okay. Oh God, what next? What do you guys think? Just like the Goron city theme in Ocarina of Time. You're so right. I see. Okay, the first one I saw was Celeste. So we're on to Celeste. Okay. Celeste. This is the soundtrack that inspired... I'm going to go put a hat on. I'm going to stop mid-sentence to put a hat on. Let me mute my microphone, and you can... I don't know, I'll play a song for you to listen to. Here's Floral Fury. have fun. I'm gonna go put on a... I'm wearing a hat now. Shut up, Floral Fury. Hi, everyone. I had to put on a hat. I put on my Red Sox hat because they're playing today, and I am going to cheer them on, as I always do. Shh, teacher's back, someone said. Why are there so many bots? Oh, my God. Y'all think I haven't been noticing? Why are there so many freaking bots that just keep strolling in? Everyone say thank you to the mods for carrying the stream. Thank you so much. Lovely, lovely mods. Doing God's work. I'm scrolling to see. I don't want to accidentally, like, miss which mods are actually here and which ones aren't, so I'm scrolling to look for. I know Death is here. So everyone say thanks to Death and any other mods that are here that I might have missed. I saw Death send a few messages. I'm patrolling the chat to see if anyone else is here who I can thank of my lovely, lovely, lovely moderators. Someone probably. Anyway, yeah. Thank you, everyone, for thanking the mods. Okay. Celeste. This is the soundtrack. Gabby's here. Yeah. Thank you, Gabby. Okay. Celeste is the soundtrack that inspired... My green screen just started falling on me. Celeste is the soundtrack that inspired me to make this list, and that is because this is what Z did. This is what Z did. Z has never played Celeste. So when he came to Celeste on the tier list, let me show you what he did. Celeste. I can't type. Celeste music. First thing that got recommended was Reach for the Summit. And this is what he did.
Switch to Liberty Mutual and save
$652. Wait for the ad.
Excuse me.
Shut up. God, the freaking minions. Would you ever play Celeste on the channel? I 100% would. He listened to this, and he was like, okay. Okay. He never, like, goes anywhere, and then he put it in D. That's what he did. I'm not kidding. You can watch it. It's because of his stupid 30-second rule. It's a dumb rule. If a song is clearly building up, let it hit. Yeah, he stopped it right before it dropped and then put in D. Exactly. I was like, dude, what is wrong with you? And that is why I made this list. Let me find my personal highlights on this soundtrack because I have them. It's all good, so it's hard to miss it. This one's the most iconic, I think. This song is almost 10 minutes long. And none of it feels repetitive, and I'm not kidding. It, like, changes so many times. I love this song so much. Use is professional. Oh my god, another $10. Thank you so much. If you play it on the channel, I and hopefully many others will be watching you play it. Yay. It sounds like Minecraft. That might be because the composer, Lena Rain, worked on Minecraft's soundtrack recently. All the recent updates. She composed a lot of the songs. It's so, like, calm. And let me go ahead and show you how many times this song changes. So it does this for a bit. There's some piano now. It's my favorite part in the whole song. I'm a sucker for piano. I am. I sat up with my roommate at 3 a.m. in college while he finished this game. Both of us silent, tired, eyes half closed, mouths hanging open. He beat it and we went to bed after a fun night. I love this game. I have beaten it before, so if I played on the channel, it wouldn't be my first time. But it would pretty much be my first time because I forget how to play. I forget the controls. But I'd love to play it on the channel. That could be really fun. Just like sit down and not get up until I beat Celeste. That could be super fun. Okay, there we go. Listen to this, dude. That's my favorite thing about Lena Raine, is that she always uses, like, weird drums, but they always hit. Like, they're never just, like, a simple, like, kick and snare. Like, this feels like you're, like, scratching someone's coat. Oh, my God. I love it so much. Okay, and then this goes for a while, right? Keeps going. There's another drop. Would you believe if I told you there's another drop? And look at that. Time signature change. Or not time signature change, but like a time... Yeah, time... Wait, not time signature change. Tempo... You know what? I'm just gonna shut up. Blah, 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 blah. So this is like spooky, right? There's another drop. What if I told you there's another drop incoming? Tempo? Yeah, that's what I meant. I'm sorry. I took piano for like 5 years, and I try my best, but I'm not like a professional. There was a change. There was a change. Oh, it's good. It's so good. I listened to this exact song with noise-canceling headphones on outside at night. It was so peaceful. It's so good. Oh my God, I need a pause for Useless Professional. Another $20. Thank you so much. Wow. No recommendations here this time. Forgot to say that I hope you have a great week. Thanks so much. Wow. So generous. Anyway, listen to that. It's so seamlessly, like, well, obviously it's easy to be seamless when it's like 10 minutes long, but still, it so seamlessly went from like an ambient track to like, this is like a horror. This is like when the big bad is introduced. This game is a must on the channel. I agree, dude. I now I'm just thinking about it. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and commit to this. Next Tuesday, I'm streaming Celeste. As long as I am streaming, because sometimes I forget if I have conflicts. But yeah, if I'm here next Tuesday, I'm streaming Celeste. Terraria with Charlie on Friday, Pokemon on Sunday, Celeste on Tuesday. I'm committing to it. Oh, it's so good. Next, and then the only other one I don't want to spend too much time on this, but it's so good. It deserves time. Yeah, that's Z. It deserves time. Message to Z. This is one of my favorite boss fight songs because it's so aggressive, but in like a way that makes it freaking hype as truck. And I thought this would be a good contrast to an area theme. This is called Confronting Myself. Basically, the context is, yeah, you're literally fighting yourself. You're fighting like an evil reflection of yourself. I love this song. Shut up. Anything with choir gets me chills. Yeah, but it's like a cool kind of choir. Not evil, Therm. That's true. Sorry. I forgot about the entire plot of the game. I meant, like, it's an antagonist. If not necessarily. Oh my God, I missed like 3 donations. Y'all need to like cool it. Matt Pat, thank you so much. This game's a must on the channel. Oh yeah. Darkon, thank you so much for $10. Dono Chain. I really, really appreciate it. Matt Pat, again. Dono Chain, y'all are too generous. Remember, donations are not mandatory, though they are appreciated. That is my favorite part. I think that's a time signature change. Maybe it's not a signature change and it just has like a different, the beat falls on different beats now, but it feels like a time signature change. I'm not gonna like investigate, but I'm gonna, something changed. I'm just gonna say that, something changed. Dono Chain, y'all need to calm down. Thank you so much for the $5. I love how this sounds. So do I, man. Also, let me go to my favorite part. Oh, it's coming up. I don't even have to go to it. Once you get to a certain point in the fight, and the fight gets a little more intense, it's like Lena starts throwing freaking distortion on the choir. Oh my god. Just wait, dude. It's absolute heat. Was it the tempo? Not this time, I don't think. Here it goes. Stop with the donations, guys, for real. Y'all are too kind. Oh my god. Fearless, thank you so much. Celeste is so good, I agree. Matt, thank you for the $5. You made the best stream to have on during work. This is so much fun. I'm glad. Okay, I'm gonna stop there. The point is, you understand that this is fire, right? I don't have to keep telling it to you. I don't have to keep saying like, oh, this is so good. Now let me go ahead and say something. Here we go. Okay, you ready? Let's see. Can I create a new scene here just to deliver this line because it's true? Here I am on big face. Ooh, these key lights make my teeth look really yellow. Rough. Okay, I need to do some color correction because I promise my teeth aren't like rotting. That's rough. Okay. I've created a new scene specifically to say this to Z. That was not D tier. I'm sorry, but it wasn't. Like, not even close. Like, you just needed more than 30 seconds, shockingly. That was fire, and you cannot debate it at all. Like, not even a little bit. So, I'm going to put it in A. I don't quite think it's an S because I listen to Donkey Kong Country in my free time more often than I do Celeste. But Celeste is as close as you can get to an S tier without being an S tier. I'm sorry if people want it to be an S and don't like that I put an A, but to me, it's a really solid high A. Just because, again, there just aren't enough songs on it. And that's not the fault of Celeste. It's meant to be a pretty short game, but like it would be an S if there were more. Everyone's saying, boo, how dare you? I'm sorry, but to me, there are other soundtracks that I like more than Celeste. Okay. Remember, this is opinionated, and I listen to more Donkey Kong Country than I do Celeste. Okay. This is what my tier list looks like for now. Let's do Undertale next. A lot of people in chat are asking for Undertale. Undertale. Obviously a hard one to rank because it is such a cultural phenomenon, especially for its music specifically. It's good. I don't even care. People like to say popular things are overrated because that's how the internet works. It's not. They just like to say that because they want to be different. That's how like everything is on the internet. That's what happens, especially TikTok. TikTok is an absolute hive mind, and any artist that is universally liked, someone will say they're bad to stick out, and then it'll become like a trend to say it's bad. And that happened to Undertale. And I respect your opinion if you don't like the soundtrack, but it's good. And you can't disagree. The Undertale soundtrack is good. And to solidify my opinion, my mom says that Undertale is her favorite. She listens to video game music when she works now because she heard me like recommend it so much, and now she's hooked. And Undertale is her favorite. And I know how much of a god complex y'all have for my mother. So there's even more evidence. Undertale is her favorite. So let's listen to some highlights, shall we? First of all, I'm gonna scroll through to see what y'all's highlights are on the Undertale soundtrack. Here's my only hot take in Undertale. I think Megalovania, yes, the meme song. If you don't know it by the title, it's the like freaking the Undertale song on the internet. That's the only one. I genuinely think that Megalovania it's one of my least favorite songs on the Undertale soundtrack. I've never been that connected to it. I don't know why. I've never found it that catchy. Like, it's fun, but I think in my opinion at least, I think there's so many better songs in the Undertale soundtrack than Megalovania. It's never been my favorite at all. Not even close. If I made a ranking list of Undertale songs, Megalovania would be near the bottom. I'm sorry, but that's just how it is for me. A lot of people are actually agreeing with me. That's surprising. This man skipped 5 donos. I'm sorry, there are just too many. Okay, let me scroll all the way back until there's one that I forget. Okay, if we got to keep the... Okay, thank you, Banane. Shoot, I lost it. Okay, it's gone. Sorry. Melissa Kimball, $5. Thank you so much. Banane42. $10 Canadian. Thank you so much. Have you ever heard about A Hat in Time? I've heard of it, but I've never played it. Never even heard of the music. So maybe if y'all want me to put that on, I might. Matt says Mario Kart with all caps except the T. Give me 5. Gave me 5. $5, that is. Sorry, that was stupid. Mind if you add Subnautica? I have actually seen a lot of people asking for that. So yeah, I'll add Subnautica. So now my ones are Omori, Ori, Subnautica, and what was the fourth one that I literally just said? A Hat in Time. Mr. The Dono says use this professional. Thank you for the $5. Sorry. $10 shout out Griffin. Thank you so much. Oh my good God. My name is the same as the composer, but spelled different. So keep getting confused. Oh, Lena Rain, you mean? Is it like that's your name? That's dope. Or maybe you're talking about a different one that I missed. Oh God. Hair Maggie says Maggie. $2. Minecraft's easily S tier. We'll get there. Oh, there's so many. Brandon says $2. Mother 3. Oh, I forgot about Mother 3. Ah. Yes, absolutely. Earthbound. Okay, I'm adding Earthbound. Christ. Please add Wind Waker. There are too many good games, man. Okay. I'm going to pick some favorites. I saw some people. Let me pick my favorites on the Undertale soundtrack. Let me start with a simple one. I think Spider Dance is really catchy. I think it doesn't get enough love in terms of boss music.
Introducing
Oh my God,
a new game
shut up.
show exclusively on
I'm
YouTube.
muting it because you don't deserve it. Shut up. Shut up with your nonsense. Okay, yeah, whatever. Spider Dance. It's a lot. It's a lot at first. And it's like, okay. This isn't really anything crazy. Just wait. Just wait. Okay, I'm gonna skip 5 seconds. Sorry, anyone who wants to hear this a little. Okay, there we go. It's so catchy. This song always makes me bounce at least a little bit. Battle Block Theater? Oh my God, you're right. Please don't spam, though. Don't spam. Guys, just a heads up, spamming is never going to make me more likely to read your message. But spamming is not cool. It's catchy. It's catchy. That one's pretty simple, though. That is definitely not my favorite. Death by freaking... Oh my God. Death by Glamour. Okay, Death by Glamour is so freaking good. This is my favorite boss theme. This is my second favorite song on the Undertale soundtrack. Second favorite. I'll get to my favorite after this. What about Deltarune music? Oh shit, I forgot. Okay, I'll add that on as well. There's too many. Can someone keep track? You guys are good at keeping track of all the things I've said I'm gonna add on because I'm gonna forget like all of them. That's the thing about Undertale music that I've never been able to understand is that when you like listen to it and you try to analyze it, none of it really is like, oh, this is like revolutionary. It sounds pretty simple. I think it just speaks to how talented Toby Fox is at making music that he can so effortlessly get a song stuck in your head without you really knowing how. It's so good. Okay. I'll stop it once we get to my favorite part, because my favorite part is still coming. It's right here. It's good. Okay. I'm going to move on because it's been an hour 10 and I have a lot of things to do that I want to do. This is my favorite song. I'm not kidding when I say this is my favorite video game track of all time. I'm going to give it some anticipation. It is from the Undertale soundtrack because I've seen it a few times in chat, so I know some of you might agree with me, but it might not be one you'd expect. Simplicity is not always a bad thing. Of course not. And I feel like Undertale is like the representation of that. This is my favorite video game song of all time. Let me see if you guys can see my search bar or not. You can. So I'm just gonna make it so you Can't see my search bar. Okay. This is, no lie, my favorite video game song of all time. It's so good. I had no idea this is where the song is from. Yeah, it's Fallen Down. It's called Fallen Down. It's from the Undertale. Okay, let's run that back. It's called Fallen Down by the Undertale soundtrack. Also, I love that one of the recommended videos is how to make the audience cry, and a lot of you in chat right now are saying that you're crying. It's like, this one, I have a hard time explaining this. I played it for my mom, and I was trying to explain to her, like, why this is my favorite. I have a hard time, because it's so simple. Someone says, this is terrible, play Fortnite music. It's so, like, simple, right? It doesn't feel like there's a lot going on, but it, like, gives me chills every time. It just, like, because it feels so significant. Like, after you play Undertale, once you listen to this after playing Undertale, then it's like, oh, it, like, carries a lot more meaning. It's so good. I don't know how he, like, did this. I'm learning this on piano. I should. But yeah, I don't know how this happened, but, like, he just, like, created literally my favorite. It's so good. I'm gonna go ahead and pause it. It's so good. It's so good. It's my favorite song, video game song ever. And I can never explain, like, why at all, but it is. I'm gonna get some water. It's so good, dude. In terms of the whole soundtrack, though, it's unfortunately, it's going in S tier. I'm not even kidding. What am I, freaking a liar? I'm not a liar. Undertale's an S tier soundtrack. I forget where Z put Undertale. I think he put it in S. That's right. He put it in S because he just looked up Megalovania and was like, oh, it's the Mew song, and then put in S. But it is so good. Good choice, says Matthew McCluskey. Thank you, Matthew McCluskey. They'll play with us, Therm? Yeah, absolutely. My heart dropped. Put Fortnite on the list now? No. I didn't even know Fortnite had music. What even is Fort? Sure. I'll add it at the end. So make sure to tune in to the end of the stream, and then I'll add Fortnite on the list. Okay. Next. Okay, I want to go ahead and get Stardew Valley out of the way, because it's sitting here like a sore thumb. For those of you who are new-ish to my channel, you might not know this because I've lately realized my dream of making variety content. But for the longest time, I was like a Stardew Valley YouTuber. I never wanted to be called that because I've always wanted to be able to make content on anything. But for a while, my channel mostly revolved around Stardew Valley. That was most of the videos I made. Those were really the only videos that I made that got views. So my channel is mostly built on Stardew Valley. Lately, I've been having more success in other games. I've been playing a lot of Terraria, playing a lot of Wobble Dogs, playing some Incredibox. That's been fun. But yeah, so I have over 1,000 hours, significantly over 1,000 hours in Stardew Valley. And I've played it a lot on my channel. So I also stumbled into the Stardew Valley creator title, lol. Yeah, I feel your pain, Matt. I absolutely feel it. Like, obviously I'm grateful, but like, I'm so happy now that I'm making content that isn't Stardew Valley and people are enjoying it. It really makes me, it really pleases. But yeah, so Stardew Valley is pretty connected to my channel. So I feel obligated to rate the soundtrack high. However, I'm not going to do that because I'm trying to be honest about the soundtrack. And if I'm talking about high points in the Stardew Valley soundtrack. Let's go ahead and listen to some high points. Let me do this. Oops, my mouse just disappeared for a second. Stardew Valley. This is my favorite song on the Stardew Valley soundtrack. So relaxing. It's good music, right, for a farming game. It's very relaxing. It's very calming. I really like it. Screen is still zoomed in? That's fine. I just want you to be able to see the title in the video. Starting music slaps, but it gets repetitive. I'll keep my opinion once we listen. Okay, I feel like you've gotten the gist at this point. It's mostly ambient tracks. Same with Raven's Descent, which is my second favorite song on the Stardew Valley soundtrack. All the fall music is the best by far, but it's meant to not be like a lot because it's a farming game and it's background music, right? Are you a classical music fan? Not really. I actually never was a huge fan of classical music, but it is true that the thing you say that your favorites from each soundtrack seem to be classically influenced. That's fair. I don't listen to a lot of classical music at all. Maybe I'd enjoy it, but I've never been able to understand my music taste. I just like my brain latches onto some and doesn't latch onto others, and I've never been able to explain it. But yeah, that's just how it is. But yeah, very, very relaxing. I enjoy. I'm not going to spend too much more time on Stardew Valley because I already have an opinion. Like, I don't need to re-listen to songs to form an opinion. I have 11 to 1,200 hours in this game. So, I'm going to go ahead and give my verdict on Stardew Valley. Here's the thing. Y'all can get as mad at me as you want in the comments. Feel free. Go for it. I'm putting Stardew Valley in D tier. That's where it's going. It's not an F tier soundtrack. It's like in the vast scheme of games, it's not a D tier soundtrack. In this lineup here that I have, I think it's a D tier. And let me explain myself. Here's what I think. A lot of people are saying honestly fair. Here's what I think. I think it's good. I think people feel obligated to say the soundtrack of Stardew Valley is good just because the game is so good. And it's because it's part of the experience of Stardew Valley. But if you isolate the music on its own and just listen to it as a soundtrack and not think of it as a game, it's good. It's nice to listen to, but it's nothing like crazy. And obviously, I'm not saying Eric Baroni isn't talented. I never know if it's Baroni or Barone. I've heard it both ways. I'll say Barone. It's easier. I've heard Baroni more often. I'm going to say Baroni. Sounds like baloney. Eric Baroni is incredibly talented. Most of these games had a specific team or person in charge of the music. Eric Baroni made the whole thing himself. So it's wildly impressive that he even has a good soundtrack in the first place while also making game art and coding. Obviously, you don't need me to tell you how impressive that is. I've talked about it at length. It's crazy. But if we just listen to the soundtrack compared to the rest of them, I think it's a D tier. I don't listen to Stardew Valley music in my free time pretty much ever. Maybe because I have to play the game so often for my channel. But, like, yeah, here's what Matt says. It adds so much to the full experience, but doesn't have too much to stand out on its own. That's what its job was for the game. Background music for a calming front game. Exactly. It's the same thing I said about, like, Cuphead and Terraria. It did its job well. It's just, like, not my absolute jam. I like the music, but, like, it feels, it's pretty safe. That's how I describe Stardew Valley music. It never, like, shocks me the way other ones do. Like, Celeste. When those beat drops hit and I'm like, whoa, and I like start really going, or like Donkey Kong Country, like that song that y'all just played where I genuinely had a actual surprise reaction on the stream. Stardew Valley, I always kind of know where the song is going. It's a little like predictable. Like the composition is pretty simple, which is great for Stardew Valley. Simple is not bad. I'm not using that as an insult. I'm just saying I think it's a D tier. It's perfect for the game. It's all it needed to be. Exactly. It's in D tier for me though. Okay. What is next? We have some empty space, so I'm going to start moving some stuff up into view. There we go. Here are our games left before we do a restock. let's see if does anyone have any. Sonic. You're right. I forgot Sonic. I never played any of the Sonic games, so I would have a hard time. But I can always ask you guys for input. See, I'll add some Sonic games on there. What do you guys think? I see Hollow Knight. I see Minecraft. I see Mario Kart. I see Hollow Knight. I see Mario Kart. I see Hollow Knight. I see Hollow Knight. I see Hollow Knight. I see Hollow Knight. We're doing Hollow Knight. Okay. Hollow Knight. Let's find some highlights. That's the wrong button. Hi, everyone. Sorry, I'm having too much fun. Okay, let's find some highlights. Hollow Knight. This is my. Let me play my favorite first. I can't speak. It's hard. I have a hard time speaking and typing at the same time. It's really hard for me. This is my favorite song on the Hollow Knight soundtrack. A lot of people are judging me. I like it. It's my favorite one. It's so, like, calming. And this is hard because it is... Oh, it's actually not that long. Okay, good. It's not as hard as, like, Celeste was, where the song's, like, 10 minutes long. I listen to this in my free time all the time. Oh, it's great. It's so good. I'm not going to spend too much more time on this because, like, obviously it has a lot more places to go. It's great. There's a lot more going on, but there's so many other ones. Hornet. The Hornet fight is great. I have Hornet on Beat Saber. I would adore that. That like chord progression I think is so sick. You expect this to go into like a major chord, it doesn't. It's great. This one's a hot take, but I think Lost Kin is peak Hollow Knight music. I'll bump it up. Why not? I'm looking for recommendations. Lost Kin. Hollow Knight music. Obviously, I have bad memories associated with this fight, so I was not listening to the music at any point. Because anyone who watched my Hollow Knight playthrough live, first of all, I'm going to be making one giant video a while down the line of highlights from that whole experience. I just hit my green screen again, and it almost fell on me. But a Broken Vessel, is that what it was called? Broken Vessel? Was that the one that absolutely rocked my world? I don't know. But it rocked my world. Okay, let's listen to this. It's called Broken Vessel. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, this is when it's sucking up all the things. Is that it? Gives me stress. Yeah, it kind of ended me. But yeah, no, Broken Vessel I had a totally easy time with. But then you have Lost Kin, like the dream fight. And I went straight into that directly after fighting Broken Vessel when I definitely was not prepared, and I just, like, wouldn't leave. I just really wanted to beat it. So I was just there with my, like, starter gear getting demolished. It's great. Oh, I do remember this part. Instruments in this game are peak. They are. Okay, but if I'm talking about my actual highlight on the, it's a very specific part of the soundtrack. It lasts for like 20 seconds. And let me pull it up. Let's see. Some people are saying, oh, everyone is asking for different things, guys. I'm sorry, but oh, is it donation? Okay. $10. Thank you so much. Other possibility for a song, maybe Doki Doki Literature Club. I have never heard of that music. I've heard of the game. I know it's like spooky. Okay. Anyway, one very specific part of the Forgotten Crossroads song. And it is the like 20 seconds in the soundtrack where it plays like the combat song. Let me find it. Oh, it's so good. Nightmare King Grim is a banger. I didn't even know that was in this game. I must have missed it. Okay. I'll look it up. Where's it? Where's the part? Here it comes. I told you, it lasts like 10 seconds. Oh, it's back. I freaking love it. This is like when you're fighting something, I think. Ugh. I love that instrumentation. Ah! I love it. Okay, people are asking for Nightmare King Grim. It's the last one, I promise. Nightmare King Grim music. Did I miss this thing? Oh, it's DLC. So this is entirely new to me. Heard of this before. The DLC is free, you just unlock it. Oh. Whoops. I guess I missed. This is very different than anything else I've heard on the game. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Wow, this is posted by Christopher Larkin himself. Okay, let's go ahead and put it on the list. Let me. Whoop. Okay. Here's where I think Hollow Knight goes. You can argue if you want. This is my opinion. I think Hollow Knight is an A-tier soundtrack. I love it, but maybe it's just because maybe it would be S-tier if it came out when I was like 9. But I played this game for the first time less than a year ago. So I guess I just haven't had enough time to become really, really attached to the soundtrack for it to be S. But for me, it's a good A. I think it's right with Celeste of music that I listen to and I'm like, yeah, this is good, but not like iconic level. The more I look at it, the more I consider moving Donkey Kong Country down to A, but it's just, I listen to it too much. I enjoy it too much. It's an A tier. I think Hollow Knight is a solid A tier. Someone has asked for Pokemon Shield. Someone has asked for Minecraft. Oh boy. Okay. I'll do Minecraft. Minecraft, okay. Freaking Minecraft is my favorite video game soundtrack of all time, and it's not even close. I can like, it's hard to put into words how much I love the Minecraft music, and I've talked about this before. I'm gonna say it again. Minecraft, the thing about the Minecraft soundtrack, I love it, but not for the reasons most people do. Most people say Minecraft is the best soundtrack of all time because of the nostalgia factor. Nope. Nostalgia has nothing to do with it. The music is just good. And you don't even have to play the game. My freaking grandma, this is not a joke. I was playing it on the Xbox when I was like 12, and my Xbox 360. My grandma came downstairs into the room and was like, "I love this music." And I'm like, "It's from this video game." And she was like, "Really?" And I was like, "See, you haven't even ever played a video game and you still love Minecraft music. It's because it's good. You don't need to worry about nostalgia factor." Also, something else I've wanted to do, maybe I'll do this in the future. I want to rank every song on the Minecraft soundtrack, because I think the original Minecraft songs, like the Volume Alpha ones, get inflated just because people like to say the originals of things are the best. They're actually, in my opinion, the original ones, like let me, you know what, let's do some highlights and I'll talk about it there. Let's do some high points. Minecraft is kind of low tier music. I just turn it off. I could not disagree more with the statement. That's actually, out of every message I've ever seen in chat, that is the most I've ever disagreed with a message. The Minecraft soundtrack is by far my favorite soundtrack of all time. And let me pull up some of my favorite. Okay. First of all, let me start with, these are the ones that most people say are the best. The originals, like Sweden. This one, people always pull up as like, "Oh, this is the best, like the original Minecraft songs, so like iconic or whatever." You know, nothing against LGBTQ plus youth, but the ads are really getting on my nerves. I'm all about the Trevor Project, but I want to listen to the Minecraft song. Okay, these are the ones that people say are like the best. Like, obviously, if you've even played Minecraft for like a day, you'll recognize this song. And it's like, yeah, it's a great song. I love this song. However, I don't think, in my opinion, it's actually these ones, all of these, like this, My Son Venus, the like Minecraft theme song, are actually some of the weaker ones on the Minecraft soundtrack. And I'm not afraid to say that. I think they get absolutely soloed by the creative mode songs and the update aquatic songs. Especially the creative mode songs. The creative mode songs solo everything on the Minecraft soundtrack. And I'm not kidding. This is still good, though. This is... I do very much enjoy this. It's very nice music. However, let me play for you. A lot of people in chat are asking for Pig Step. I'll come to that later. You know, I'll just do it now. Isn't that like a music disc? I think I've heard it. Pig Step. Oh, I have heard this. This is Lane of Rain, isn't it? See, again, like, I like this, but like we've heard a lot of other songs today where I would like listen to it and I'm like, yeah, this is catchy. Like, yeah, this is a catchy song. I've heard it a lot of times. But there are some songs that I'm gonna pull up after this one that genuinely like transcend video game music for me and are just like my favorite things. Even the music discs. The music discs solo like almost like it's so much of the soundtrack. These discs are so good. It's great. Okay, I'm sorry if you want to hear the whole thing, but I have some favorites that I want to get to. This is my second favorite song. This is one that I'm sure a lot of you know. This is my second favorite song on the Minecraft soundtrack. This is one of the creative mode ones. I'm telling you, dude, the creative mode songs solo everything. It's not even close. The creative mode songs are so good to me. Like, this is one of the most nostalgic ones to me on the Minecraft soundtrack. It's so good. It's so nice. I'm gonna skip a little bit to get to like, and this is what I love about the Minecraft songs. They're all really long, but they don't feel long because they're not repetitive. They like all build up to something. This is the Minecraft soundtrack I listen to anytime I'm on a long car ride. It's because it just makes time go faster, and that's why it's my favorite soundtrack of all time. It is freaking magic, dude. I'm drinking water. Makes you a little scared. Good. Scared of how good it is, maybe? Scared of how awesome the song is? Oh, and the leads start to come in. It's just, oh my god. I love it so much. This got removed? You're kidding. Okay, well, it'll never be removed from YouTube, so. Is this a handpan? Yeah, steel drum. So good. Oh, you're talking about Dog, the music disc. Okay. Oh yeah, no, that one doesn't pop. Okay, I'm not gonna spend too much longer in here, but like obviously, yeah, the song keeps going and is an absolute banger. Like once you bring in all this nonsense. So good. Let me play for you though. This is my favorite song on the entire Minecraft soundtrack. It's another creative mode song. Shocker. The best songs in the soundtrack, dude, I'm telling you. This song freaking kills me. It is 8.5 minutes long. This song kills me. I love it so much. I just like whenever I like do long car rides, I just play like I put the Minecraft soundtrack on shuffle. The bots need to leave. Anyway, I put it on shuffle, and then all I do for the whole car ride is just wait and hope for this song to come on. It takes a while to build up, which I love. It takes a really long time. We can skip. It keeps building up. It's so freaking nice. Okay, we're getting to my favorite moment in the entire Minecraft soundtrack. God, it's like I listen to this song and I just like think of video games. So you would put Tazwell and D for the build up? Oh, 100%. Put an F, you'd be like, nothing's happening. Oh, it's so good. Dragonfish and Dora are bop. Dragonfish is one of my favorite ones in the soundtrack. It used to be my favorite, but then got trumped by Arimeth and Tazwell. Tazwell is so freaking good, dude. Just give it a bit. That's my favorite part about Minecraft soundtrack. You just have to give it a bit. Here it comes. Not quite, but we're getting there. Okay, let me see if I can like. Okay. Those of you who know this song know what moment I'm waiting for, but it is literally my favorite part on this whole soundtrack. Damn it, stop. Okay, I think it's here. Sorry. I couldn't tell when it was coming, but it doesn't even matter. Okay, here we go. That gives me chills every time, and I'm not kidding. I have goosebumps right now. How there's stuff in all your ears, and then it all just goes boink, gone. This song is so good. I'm done. Okay. Y'all can say, maybe, sure, y'all can say it's nostalgia. It's not. I genuinely could listen to that song every day for the rest of my life. Minecraft is my favorite soundtrack of all time. And I don't care if that's a basic take. I don't care if that's a cold take. It's a correct take. So maybe it's cold because it's so good. Maybe that's why. Just because everyone thinks... That's the weird thing. Is like if everyone... That's the weird thing about the internet. A lot of people have the idea that if everyone has one thing as their favorite, then it must be overrated. That's just a testament to how good it is. If something is considered like, oh, it's basic to have Minecraft as your favorite soundtrack, maybe it's basic because so many freaking people like it because it's good. I swallowed wrong. Welcome to channel member, Irish Viking. Whoa. Matt said something. What did Matt say? Next to Breath of the Wild, but you need to include the music for the story trailer that released. Might be called release date trailer. Deserves to be included. Okay. I don't know what that is, but I will listen to Matt. He has a verification check mark, which means he must be smart. So we're going to do Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wiggle. Okay. What is it? Release date trailer? Breath of the Wild release date trailer. Is it this? Cut me out. You can let me know if it ain't it, Matt. But so far this is pretty neat. Ooh, so pretty. It's crazy that this game came out like a really long time ago because it still looks so good. Jazzy. Darhy. Clonk. Alright, bye. This is from the beginning of 2017. It's crazy.
The history of the royal family.
All right, stop.
of Hyrule.
Stop. The sound of my ears hurts. I think it is the one in the top of recommended, actually.
Open your eyes.
Shut up. I'll do what I want. Ooh, I do like this song. This is from June of 2016. This is an E3 trailer. God, this game still looks so good. It's crazy. It's from 2016. No, the last one was it? Goddamn. Okay, Matt, I'm sorry. You have failed. I'm moving on to a new song. Good. I'm going to pull up my highlights. Here's one. There are too many, it's hard. The sound inside of Va Meadow is freaking amazing, in my opinion. Okay, stop. That's what I love about the soundtrack. Those like piano chord, everything is so like dissonant, but in like a cool way, like all confident. Why is there a me in the bottom right corner? What are you doing here? Get out. Okay, everyone just ignore the me. Okay, what? So there's a lot of just like weird chords, but then eventually stuff will start making sense, I think. Did I pick the wrong one? Nope, I picked the right one. I love it. Oh, it's so good. And I don't have time for like every song, unfortunately, so I'm not gonna be able to do them all. But I have two more. I have two more in my mind that I'm gonna play, and then I'm gonna rank it. Matt's crying right now. Oops. Okay, you get the gist. It's great. Point is, it's great. Okay, now let me play another one that I really like. Daruk's theme. I also like Sidon's theme, but Daruk's theme is the one I listen to most outside of playing. It's just the piano, the like chords are so good. After this part. This part. Ah, so good. Okay, let me get to my favorite one, though. Here comes my favorite song on the Breath of the Wild soundtrack. And here's the thing. From what I've seen I think exactly half the chat is going to be like, what the frick? How is this one your favorite? And the other half is going to very enthusiastically agree with me. Seeing a lot of agreeing, but also a lot of nah. Never listen to this isolated. It's so good. And everyone in chat who's saying they're like scared, that means it's good. I actually can't get enough of this song. It's so good. The audio delay probably just took my life. Hydrate. It's anxiety in a good way. It is. It's so good. Don't spam. Just go into it. Don't spam. Stop spamming. It's good. Why is this 30 minutes long? Oh my god. Okay, well, anyway, that's my favorite song on the soundtrack because I think it's catchy and fun and makes you anxious, which it's supposed to do. We're going to go back to the tier list. My hat. I have to go like this to itch my forehead. There we go. Go Red Sox. Okay. Breath of the Wild. Oh, God. Okay. I really, really love... I'm putting this on Slime Rancher tier because I really love the music, but it's not as iconic to me as Hollow Knight or Celeste is. But I do listen to it in my free time because it's so good. I think it's a good B tier. It's probably high B tier, though. I do love Breath of the Wild music, but I think Celeste and Hollow Knight are kind of a step above, and then Undertale and Minecraft are a step above that. Still don't know how to feel about Donkey Kong Country, because it just feels weird, because it's the only one on this list that I have not played. So, and I know I'm just ranking the soundtracks, but it's still just, like, psyching me out. I don't know, whatever. I'm going to keep Donkey Kong Country in S tier. I feel like it belongs there. It's so good. Okay. What do we have left? Animal Crossing, Ocarina of Time, Pokemon White, Skyrim, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, Pokemon Shield, and Pokemon Platinum. Wow, we have 3 Pokemon games. I'm going to remove Pokemon Platinum from this list because I think regardless of what happens, y'all are going to be upset with me because I like the Pokemon Platinum music, but out of all the Pokemon games, it was never my favorite, and that's the one that everyone worships for its music, so I don't even want to test it. I'll go ahead and say, if I put on this list, it would be like C tier. Okay. I'm seeing Mario Kart, Skyrim. I'll do Mario Kart. Skyrim's going to be tough because I've never played Skyrim, so you guys are going to have to give me Rex. Okay, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Oh my god, I already know what I'm picking for my favorite songs out of Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, dude. Are you Josh King? I misspoke once. I can't remember what video it was on. I said, "Are you Josh King?" Like, I accidentally said the J part twice, and, like, I misspoke, but now it's all I can ever hear when I say, "Are you joking?" So now I say it genuinely. I say, "Are you Josh King?" And I can't remember what video it was. I was like, "Are you Josh King?" I think it was, like, a Terraria one. I don't know. Okay, well, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, I know freaking... I'm an expert. I've played plenty of this. Not a lot of it. I'm not very good at it, but I've played enough to have favorites, and oh boy, I know what those favorites are. Let me start with my favorite by far on the DS was TikTok Clock. When I was little, I would, like when I was like 8 or 9, I would just enter a TikTok Clock race and then just sit at the start line and put the speaker up to my ear and listen to it. My dogs are barking. I'm sure y'all can freaking hear that. They're so loud. It was my favorite song on the DS soundtrack, and they remade it for Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, and I think the 8 Deluxe version of the song is even better. So I'm going to play TikTok Clock because I really like it. It's just fun and catchy, and I love it. Mario Kart music is real iconic. It is. The hard part is I only have 8 Deluxe. Maybe I should add Wii to the list. I feel like, though, adding Wii would be sabotage because I have some hot takes in terms of Mario Kart Wii soundtrack. It's great. I love it. I love that song. Also, my hot take, I think Coconut Mall is a little overrated. It's a great song. It's a great song. But I feel like the way people like worship it as like, oh, Coconut Mall is the height of music. It's catchy, but it's not my favorite Mario Kart song. It's actually not even close. I like this more than Coconut Mall, honestly. So sorry, but I do. I'm not saying Coconut Mall is bad. It's a great song, but I don't think it's the best one. And people talk about it like it's the best one. I don't think it's the best one. I think it's good though. Another one of my favorites. I think is it Donut Plains? Yes. This song, I don't know why I enjoy this song so much. On the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe soundtrack, the remake of Donut Plains 3 for the SNES, the freaking SNES. I don't know. This song just, it makes me happy. Pardon? Okay. So fun. The SNES is so much older than you are, though. Yeah, I don't think that bars my right to rank this song because I'm definitely not younger than Mario Kart 8 Deluxe for the Nintendo Switch. And I'm talking about this song. Also, I'm pretty sure Donut Plains was on the DS as well. At least one of the Donut Plains was on the Mario Kart for the DS. But yes, I am younger than the SNES. But I own an NES. I don't own an SNES, but I own an NES, and I play on it a lot. Just Tetris, though. I play a lot of Tetris for the NES. But yeah, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. The soundtrack bangs. But yeah, I like that song a lot. My favorite song, though, on the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe soundtrack, and it's not a remake of an old song, is Sunshine Airport. Also, the freaking sax solo in Dolphin Shoals goes unnecessarily hard. If you know what I'm talking about, you would probably agree. This is my favorite song on the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe soundtrack. That's the thing about Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, is I almost resent how good their music is because I just do that. Stop barking! Oh my god, the dogs are still going. The freaking... I swear to God. Just ignore them. Just ignore them. I wish these were noise canceling because I'm so done with those fools. It's actively... how good the music is actively a detriment because whenever I'm playing this game, I always out loud start just going like... Wah, 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 and then it's a distraction. This is great though. This song is great. I adore it. Okay, let's switch back. If I was doing the Wii one, my favorite song on the Mario Kart Wii soundtrack is Daisy Circuit. Daisy Circuit is my favorite. Okay, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. I swear to God, dogs, if you do not stop. They're so freaking ridiculous. It's especially my really old dog, Tav. He's 12 years old, and he just does not shut up if there's someone outside, including, like, a family member. Okay. Your great vocal range. Good one. All right. I'm not putting Mario Kart 8 Deluxe in D. I was just sizing it down. Don't worry, guys. Okay. Where I am putting Mario Kart 8 Deluxe... God... It's so tough, man. Our B tier is so full, but it's a B tier for me. It's a B tier. I'm trying to think if there's anything that would move down to C, and honestly, I don't think there is. Or up to A. That's a better question. Still no. This still feels right. I genuinely swear to God, I'm gonna scream these freaking dogs. Okay, let's keep it going. Animal Crossing, Ocarina of Time, Skyrim, Pokemon Shield, Pokemon White. Black and White is fine. What do you guys want next? I don't know how I'm going to rank Animal Crossing because I don't know what Animal Crossing game it would be. The only one I've ever played is New Horizons because I was never a big Animal Crossing kid. So, I don't know like which one I would do at all. Everyone's saying Skyrim. Okay. Let's do Skyrim next. Here's the deal, guys. Oh, the dogs. Here's the deal. I have never played Skyrim before. So I'm going to need you guys to let me know what your highlights are on this soundtrack. So I'm going to switch over to Google Chrome, and I'm going to give chat a moment to populate. Let me know what is your favorite track on the Skyrim soundtrack. Everyone's saying Dragonborn. Okay. Skyrim OST Dragonborn. It was like the first result. Okay. Dragonborn. Let's listen to it. First, we get a freaking ad for whatever. I don't even care. Okay. There's a lot of stuff going on. Oh, I like that a lot. I dig this a lot. Oh, there's a lot left. I liked that. I like when the chorus came in. That's dope. It's a lot. It's good though. I enjoy. It's just this is tough for me to rank because I've never played the game, so I have like no mental image to apply to it. So I feel like regardless of where I put it, people are gonna be upset, which is why I have a hard time with this. I feel Z's pain now a little bit because most of the songs he was ranking, he had never referred games he never played before. Okay. Pretty good. Does anyone want any other one? Anyone have any other? Okay, you know what? Here's what I think. Here's what I think. Here is what I think. Not only did I say the thing about it being hard for me to rank this because I'd never played it before, but also someone in chat has pointed out something that is very true. This soundtrack, the feel of the soundtrack is entirely different from everything else on this list. It kind of feels weird that we have all these games like around here, and then there's just kind of like Skyrim. It's very like separate from everything. So I don't think I can rank it in good conscience. I don't think I would be able to give it a fair ranking because I've never played it before, and it's so different from everything else on this list. I'm not gonna say it's bad. Obviously, that was good. I enjoyed that. That was a good song. I am so tired, and I don't think I can rank Skyrim, unfortunately. Replaced with Earthbound? Freaking bet. I don't even have to, like, I'll add that later. We have 4 left. I I don't know. It's technically there's an hour left in the stream, but these are exhausting for me because of the bright lights. I'm worried about migraines a lot, so I might just cut it off after these 4. I will say I'll go ahead and I'll do like a rapid fire round at the end of anyone who sends a song into the chat at the end. I'll just immediately put it in a rank if I've heard of it. Matt requests Ocarina of Time, and he's the only one with a verification check mark, and this is an oligarchy, so we're gonna do Ocarina of Time. Okay, I never played this either because this is also before my time, but I'm not an idiot. I've heard the songs before, like a lot, because they're iconic. Ocarina of Time OST. Let's find a playlist. This is the title theme. Oh, I've heard this song so many times. I didn't know this was the title theme of Ocarina of Time. I've just heard it a lot of times and assumed it was like an area theme. I do have a favorite though, and I think it's a pretty popular choice. So I'm sure a lot of you will accuse me of being basic, but I don't care. Oh, I like this. Things. Oh my god, there's so many songs. This is insane. Good lord. Oh my god. Okay. There are a lot of songs. Okay. Anyway, you know the thing I said about, like, I have a favorite, and it's a very, like, obvious pick. Yeah, it's freaking, yeah. It's Gerudo Valley. How could it not be? This song is amazing. Switch my scene. Google Chrome. Oh my god, you're so professional. Thanks for another $10. I'll do a more. I'll listen to some more songs. You've been very generous. Anyway, everyone freaking knows the song. It's great. I'm going to look up my other favorite, Song of Storms. I've never played, so I don't know the significance. I'm sure if I did, the night would be emotional, but I don't. I just think it's great. I think it's a great song. Okay, I'm done. That's all I need. Let's rank Ocarina of Time. I mean, freaking so many iconic songs. And that's the thing is, like, if we put Breath of the Wild in B tier, a lot of the Breath of the Wild songs were built from Ocarina of Time. I feel like Ocarina of Time planted, like, it sowed the seeds of the Zelda soundtrack. Like, all of those songs came from Ocarina of Time. I could be wrong. You learn it from a guy and you have to go teach it to him in the past. That's actually a really cute idea. I could be wrong because I never played any Zelda games besides Breath of the Wild because they just weren't really a big part of my childhood. But I think, unless I'm misinformed, I think Ocarina of Time was the first like 3D one, and as such, was like the first to have was the first one to have that Gerudo theme and the Zora's Domain theme. I think. Am I wrong? You are correct. Okay, wonderful. It's an A tier then. I can't put an S tier because I've never played it and like listened to it very much, but given how many iconic songs it created, I feel like it's got to be a good A tier. I'm liking the way our list is looking so far, and I like that we're keeping F empty because I don't think anything on this list deserves to be an F. If anything, it would be... Didn't Mega Man 11 have, like, a notoriously awful soundtrack? Like, it was, like, really disappointing? I don't know. Whatever. Terraria and Stardew Valley being that low is not okay. Well, that's how I feel. I feel like Terraria and Stardew Valley get beat by everything up here. All of this, I think, beats both of them. You can disagree if you want, but that's how I feel. Okie pokes. Let's do one of the Pokemon games, because I don't want to do them back-to-back. Let's do Pokemon White, Black and White. Let's do Pokemon Shield. Oh my god. Okay. Oh, okay. Let's do Pokemon Shield. Okay, Pokemon Shieldin'. I obviously have some highlights. Let me start with Pokemon Shield Battle Hop, the rival. I think the rival battle theme is pretty freaking catchy.
Only two things are forever.
All right. Liberty Mutual with your emus with your emus and such. People were also, side note, people were just waiting for this song to be used for a function. And here we are. That is loud. So catchy. Someone said torn bone. Couldn't agree more. It's so fun. Also, I need to do. He has a separate theme for his final battle, and it is so freaking lit. Let me just say. Oh, they even have the game there in the bottom right. I love that game. A lot of people, maybe it's just because I am not a diehard competitive Pokemon fan, but a lot of people were complaining on the internet about Sword and Shield for reasons that I just didn't even notice. I loved the game. I literally played it all the way through, beat it, and then immediately started over because I had so much fun. There's one part of the song that I think is holy truck. It's salsa-y. Here it comes. And the audience freaking screaming and clapping along is so sick. I'm going to pause to address some of the chats with my own opinion. A lot of people saying that they think this is one of the weaker soundtracks in Pokemon games. This is genuinely one of my favorite soundtracks in all of Pokemon. All of it. I don't care. I don't need a nostalgia factor. I think it's so catchy, and I love it. And folks who say it's not replayable, that's a fine opinion to have. For you, it might not be. For me, I don't know why. Can't get enough of this little purple hair boy. A lot of people didn't like him. I really liked him. I thought he was fun. I liked his character a lot. I was really attached. Game is just meh. Yeah, I loved the game. I think most of the reasons people had for disliking the game were reasons that I usually don't even notice or pay much attention to when I play. A lot of people were the graphical limitations were disappointing. It's wouldn't have noticed. I didn't even know what the limitations are for Switch. A lot of people said not all the Pokemon are included. Fine by me. I don't know all the Pokemon. I don't know. It's great. I love it. Anyway, let me pull up my favorite theme in this game. This song was my favorite video game song until I listened to Fallen Down again a few years after playing Undertale, and then that took over. It's a lot. Before you say anything, I know it's a lot, but I don't care. It's so catchy.
You should file a claim.
Shut up. please.
Tempur-Pedic Breeze makes
Oh my
sleep
God.
feel cool because the Tempur Breeze transfers heat away
Okay,
from
this is
your
my
body.
favorite. Piano chords. How loud is it? Can it be louder? It can be louder. I'm going to make it louder. It's so good, and I know it's a lot, but I like songs that are a lot. They're just good. It's amazing. I think it's so catchy, and it fits his character perfectly. Okay, that's a loop. So I want to pause it, but I freaking can't. So instead what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn it down, and I'm going to rank this while this is playing, because I love the song that much. I'm telling you, man, the day I freaking... Oh my God, Matt, thanks for tuning in, dude. Have a good day. Thanks for hanging out with us. The day after I heard this song for the first time, when Sword and Shield came out, I was a junior in high school when Sword and Shield came out. So I remember I played it like all night and then went to bed and woke up for school the next day. And just the whole day when I was just walking in between classes, like going in the halls, I kept like humming it to myself or like kind of like hearing it in my head. I've heard like a lot of people, like some people when they have music in their head only have like the melody or the words, and some people have the whole song. I hear the whole song. I like it. It just feels like I'm like replaying it in my head. So I was doing that, and I would like get goosebumps every time I would like think about it, because it's so catchy. I just when this game came out, I genuinely could not get enough of this song. I loved it so much. In terms of the whole soundtrack, though, it has a few highlights, but God, it's the same thing as like Slime Rancher and Plants vs. Zombies. Of like, it has a few that go so hard that I listen to all the time, but most of it to me is just like it's fine, but like not something I would like go wacky over. God. That's why Minecraft is my favorite soundtrack of all time. That's the other thing I said. It's the only video game soundtrack I've ever heard where every song on it, every single one, I'm like, this is good. Like, there's nothing to skip if you play a playlist of Minecraft songs. There's nothing to skip. I feel like it's like a B or C. Ugh. It goes so hard, dude. B is so full, but... Man, I'll put it on C. I feel like for the sheer volume of songs that I would skip if I played this Shield soundtrack, I think it's a C. I'll put Shield on C, but it is a good C. Pokemon Shield and Terraria are both like really strong C's for me. I love it. Okay. All right, Bede, you've had your time in the spotlight. More time than anyone else, and you deserve it because your music goes hard. I don't know what to do about Animal... Okay, I'll do Animal Crossing. Does anyone have any recommendations? Because I don't know, like, what game would I do? Because there are a lot of Animal Crossing games. Like, this says New Horizons. So I guess I would, like, do that one. But I don't know, man. There's too many good ones. I need to switch my scene. What do you guys suggest? I will say, this is my favorite Animal Crossing song ever. And it's a game I never played. But it's my favorite. This is my favorite one. I'm taking your things into account. Someone says 7 p.m. New Leaf is one of my favorites. New Horizons 4 p.m. Someone says New Horizons is the weakest one. That's the opinion that I see all the time online. Is a lot of people said like, oh, this is like the weakest soundtrack. From what I've heard, I actually liked the soundtrack of New Horizons more than the soundtrack of New Leaf. If I'm being honest. I just did. I'm sorry, but that's just my opinion. I know a lot of people really didn't like that, but I liked it. New Horizons, I really liked the soundtrack quite a bit. They all fit the vibes of their game and setting. Exactly. Other favorite one is Animal Crossing Wild World theme. Again, a game I've never played, but I love the theme. It's just so nice. New Leaf 1 AM always makes me cry. Well, then I'll do that one next to make you cry. Whoa, this is a weird screen. I dig it though, I like all the fun folks. The quality is a little poor. You get the point. It's quite nice. Let's do, what was it? Animal Crossing New Leaf 1 AM was the one that you said made you cry? Well then let's do it. That means it's good, though. That means it's good. New Leaf 1 AM. Oh, I have, yeah. New Leaf, a lot of New Leaf is like songs that I had heard before and never knew were from Animal Crossing New Leaf. And it's like, I enjoy them, definitely, but I actually like the New Horizons hourlies more than the New Leaf hourlies. And I know it's a hot take, but that's where I'm at. It's quite nice. For 10 hours. Yeah, Christmas. Okay. Animal Crossing New Horizons. I'm just gonna hit music and just like scroll through the hourlies because I don't know when any of them are. Okay, this is not what I wanted. I want the full one. Okay, here we go. Not that one. Ooh, I like this one a lot. I really like that like lead instrument they used. It is it is really quite nice. 3 AM is kind of funny. Oh, I have heard this one. Oh, I dig it. Okay, here's the thing. If I am rating, I'm going to rate this as, even though the icon says Animal Crossing New Horizons, I'm going to rank this as if it was just Animal Crossing as a whole, and I'm going to slide it gently into A tier. I think the music of Animal Crossing as a whole is so iconic and does something so different from any other game. It just like has its own feel that is so genuine, and I love it, and I'm so tired and honestly kind of relieved that this is the last one. The lights are blinding me, and I'm yelling again. Pokemon White. Whoa. Okay. Pokemon White. First highlight. The Pokemon White. Everyone's favorite city in Pokemon Black and White is Driftvale. But my favorite... Oh, no. What's it called? Does it start with a W? No. What's the one with the freaking plains? I can't remember. It's the one after Driftvale that has all the plains. It has like Skyla or whatever her name is. Oh no. What's the plain city? Plain. What's the plain one? Oh, he's a professional. I'm sorry. You don't need to keep donating $10. I'm sorry. Don't forget Omori. Yeah, sorry. I have a headache. I will do Omori after this. What is the city with the plains? Starts with an M. I just like got that. I think it starts with an M. Miss Charlton. Ding, ding, ding. I just the letter came to me at the very end. Okay. Ugh. All right. Miss Charlton City is my favorite town theme. my favorite part was that very beginning part, the like chord progression. So what I would do on my emulator in middle school is I would just leave Chargestone Cave to enter this city and hear this part. Right? And I'd be like, yeah. And I'd bump to it a little bit. Right? So good, right? And then once it got to here, I would re-enter Chargestone Cave and then come back out. I would just do that on loop, like constantly, because I just loved that so much. So I loved that. Also, Pokemon White, Gym Leader, the last they have variations for if you're on Red Health, they have a variation for if it's the last Pokemon. It's good.
I'm what you call a boutique hotel.
Yeah, and I'm what you call tired of your advertisements. Heyo! He's nuts. He's kind of nice. Anyway. Okay. This is just the normal similar battle music, which is still fire. I always forget these dogs exist, if I'm being real. Okay. What I'm looking for, though, is the Red Health and Last Pokemon themes, which I guess is not in this one. Okay, well, Last Pokemon. So good. It just gets you all pumped up. I think this is pretty loud. It gets you so pumped up. It's so exciting. And this is the song that only plays when they're on the last Pokemon. So you're like, oh! I have so many memories. I get so nostalgic of our Pokemon Black Nuzlocke series when I listen to this song. So I have so many memories of this song blaring and me just like screaming like, let's go! One more! And then passing away. Anyway. This is the other thing. This is unrelated. This is an entirely different Pokemon game, but I just want to say this is my favorite. This is my second favorite. The bead battle theme is still my favorite. This is my second favorite theme in Pokemon. Pokemon Omega Ruby. Archie theme. Or Max. What is his name? Maxime. What's his name? Maxie. Okay, couldn't remember. The other dude. This one. It's my second favorite. It's missing something. That's the only thing. Is it's missing like a very strong like bass presence. It feels like a lot of like treble, but it's still fire. You know what I mean? It's good. I just wish there was like a bass or like a kick that was like really bassy. That would complete it. IMHO. But the drop is still fire, and the like panning on the guitar. Let's listen to this like panning. It's wild. It's dope. It's freaking sick. I love it. That's not Pokemon Black and White, but still cool. As far as Pokemon games go, I think Pokemon Black and White have one of the stronger soundtracks in the series. But to me, I think they are on par with Pokemon Sword and Shield. Still good, though. Still very good. For me, Pokemon Shield hits higher highs than White, but White is more consistent than Shield. So I'm just going to put them on the same tier. Okay. Omori. Last one. I need to find... Let's see. I'm not going to rank it. I'm just going to listen to it and give my thoughts because I wouldn't be able to rank it because I haven't played it and don't listen to it as often as I do like Pokemon, or I mean Donkey Kong Country. But for all intents and purposes, this is our final list. But before I do a breakdown, before I have a breakdown, let's listen to the Omori soundtrack. Omori OST. And I forget which songs exactly you wanted, so I'm just going to find the full OST and just scroll until I recognize it. It's okay to try. Was it that? Was that one? There was one that was... let's see. God, there's so many. Oh my goodness. This is cute, though. I like this like screen. Oh, the little happy birthday candle. That's sweet. Let's see. Recycling is a concept. 16 seconds long. Beep, beep, bop, beep, beep. This one's just called Oh My God. Someone just said title's a good one? Sure. Ooh, I actually really, really like this. Oh, this is very nice. Oh, I like that a lot. It felt kind of like, has anyone ever watched Over the Garden Wall? It kind of reminded me of that. Also, what was I just about to say? So it was just like, oh, it was Valentine's. It was something Valentine's. That's what it was. World's End Valentine. There we go. I was going to say, it was something about Valentine. This is the one that was requested. Quite classical. This is a harpsichord. Oh my goodness me. This feels like All Night, but like more aggressive. God damn. I'm going to take a guess. This is about LP. Ooh, I really like the bass and the kick. The side chaining. I love it. Professor Layton. I actually heard a lot of Ooh, yeah, this is fire. Good job, dude. Crazy how this song was such a banger they made a whole holiday in its honor. That is crazy. Wow, yeah, this is great. All right, I very much enjoyed that. Also, before I depart, I saw one message in chat of someone said something about, I want to hear your opinion on the Danganronpa music. I actually have played Danganronpa. That might surprise a lot of you because it's not really the kind of games I would usually play, but I just had heard about it from a few friends and was like, I'll give it a try. And at first I was like, the writing is pretty bad. And then I got intensely sucked in, which I think is, from what I've read online, a pretty common situation. It's one of those games where, like, when I look at it as a game, I'm like, it's not a great game. A lot of the mini games in the trials are so freaking stupid. A lot of the writing is really bad and redundant. I don't care. I was so sucked into that game and loved it because the premise is so good. In terms of the music, I definitely have some highlights. I've played. I never played the first one. I only played the second and the third, which is stupid, but it's because I watched someone play the first. And Danganronpa is like a. I'm not gonna spoil it. I'm just gonna say it's like there's a lot of mystery involved. It's kind of like a mystery solving. There's some mystery solving aspects. So once you play it through once, you don't really get a lot out of it by playing through it again. Or if you like watch someone play it, it's like the same kind of deal. But anyway, also the characters are dope. That's true. The character design is really good. And I'm gonna go ahead and say, people asking for highlights. IMHO, my highlight of all 3 Danganronpa games in terms of music is Beautiful Lie from the third one. I misspelled it. This is my favorite song of all the Danganronpa games. piano is just so good. Anyway, it's great. I don't like anime. You don't have to like me anime. I have never watched anime in my whole freaking life. I still loved the game because it's easy to get really sucked in because you get invested in the characters and the story, and then it's fun. Obviously, I'm not gonna freaking lie and say it's a great, like a perfect game. It has so many problems, but it's one of those games that like I don't care about the problems. I can ignore the problems. Okay, a lot of people still asking for games, y'all. I need to call it quits. I'm sorry, but I'm done. I'm tired and the lights are hurting my eyes. So this is the final definitive Therm video game soundtrack tier list. This is it. Our S tier is Donkey Kong Country, Undertale, and Minecraft. Our A tier is Celeste, Hollow Knight, Ocarina of Time, and Animal Crossing. B tier, Slime Rancher, Plants vs. Zombies, Pokemon Soul Silver, Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, Pokemon Soul Silver is being moved into the C tier on second consideration. Oops. Sorry if anyone is upset with that move, but I feel like all three of these games I would never be able to pick like a favorite and least favorite, so I feel like they've all got to be on the same level. So, revised. Slime Rancher, Plants vs. Zombies, Breath of the Wild, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. C tier is Terraria, Wobble Dogs, Cuphead, and the 3 Pokemon games. And then D tier, I have Stardew Valley. Doesn't mean I don't like Stardew Valley's music. Just out of these absolute freaking heat contenders, it's my least favorite. Did you make this purely in spite of Z's? Yeah. Duh. Who do you freaking think I am? Anyways, thank you guys so much for tuning in. This was a little out of the ordinary for me. I'm not used to doing face cam streams. So thanks for bearing with me. I'm not going to be doing a lot of these. I know a lot of people want me to do more like face cam type stuff. Face cam type stuff has never made me too comfortable, and I'm not saying that to like look for pity. Like I had a fun time doing the stream, but I'm not super comfortable with face cam stuff because I have a hard time. I can dissociate really easily when I'm playing a game, and I feel like it's way easier to cover that up if I don't have a face you can see, and I can just kind of like. Because, like, my resting face, I sometimes will just kind of drop into, like, that. And a lot of people pointed that out when I did a face cam stream in the Fortnite tournament. Because when I was in that call with a bunch of people talking at once, it was kind of like sensory overload. And I, like, completely dissociated to try and, like, listen and follow, like, so I wouldn't forget the directions. So I was just kind of, like, for, like, 10 minutes. And then when I watched it back, like, I'm not saying people are making fun of me, but I was just like, people in the chat were like, look at Therm's face. And I was like, I don't know. I'm just not very comfortable doing it. So I just thought I'd be transparent with y'all. I'm not super comfortable with face cam type stuff. I'd like to do more of it because I do really like this idea of, like, forming, like, a better connection between, like, you guys and myself so you can actually see me. And I do want to do more, like, live action stuff. But I'm more comfortable doing face cams if I can edit it because I can just cut out all the parts where my face just kind of goes blank. Also, I have a lot of, like, I never know how to describe them. They're like fidgets. It's not a tick. I'm not going to say it's a tick because I don't want to misuse that term. But I have a lot of things I do. Like, a lot of times if I'm, like, watching or playing something, I get really excited, I'll, like, look down. Like, I always look down and I put, like, my hands to my knees and I'll, like, start, like, vibrating like that. And I do that a lot. I do that a lot during streams if I get excited. And I don't like when there's a camera in my face and people can see me do all these freaking weird things. So the face cam streams are going to be few and far between. Face cam videos, maybe not. I kind of want to get into doing more live action videos, not all gaming stuff, because I ordered a camera and it came yesterday, and I want to make some live action stuff, maybe some, like, real life food eating things, like, I don't know, raking fast food fries, stuff like that. We'll see. I'm excited. But either way, thank you guys so much for tuning in. That was really fun. Get absolutely fricked. Unsurpassable Z, get totally fricked. And yeah, that's that. I will be uploading, if all goes well, I'll be uploading another Wobble Dogs video tomorrow. I'll be streaming more Terraria with Charlie on Friday, streaming Pokemon on Sunday, and I've already committed to it, so I'll be streaming Celeste on next Tuesday. So thank you very much for tuning in, and I'll see you in a few days. Goodbye.